It was nearly midnight when Adil checked into the old roadside inn. His car had broken down on the deserted highway, and this was the only light he had seen for miles. The innkeeper, an elderly man with sunken eyes, handed him a brass key without saying much, only whispering, "Don't look through the mirror at night." The room was ordinary at first glance. An old bed, a flickering lamp, and a tall antique mirror nailed to the wall. Adil laughed off the warning, telling himself it was just an attempt to scare travelers. He placed his bag down, but the silence of the room pressed against his chest. Outside, the wind howled as if carrying voices. When he sat on the bed, he noticed something strange. The reflection in the mirror was slightly delayed, lagging behind his movements by a fraction of a second. He leaned closer, his breath fogging the glass, and for a chilling moment his reflection smiled before he did. Adil's heart raced. He grabbed the lamp, thinking it was just his imagination, but then the reflection lifted its hand, slowly, and pointed behind him. He spun around. Nothing, just the creaking shadows of the room. Shaking, he decided to cover the mirror with the bedsheet and lie down. Hours passed, but sleep refused to come. At exactly 3 a.m., a faint tapping sound echoed from the mirror. Tap, tap, tap. He froze. The sheet covering it began to twitch, as though something pressed from the other side. Terrified, he pulled the sheet away. His reflection was gone. The glass showed only the empty room, but in the corner, standing still, was a dark figure with glowing eyes. Adil turned toward the corner in real life. Nothing there. But in the mirror, the figure took a step closer. Panicking, Adil tried the door. It wouldn't budge. He twisted the knob, slammed his fists, screamed. But the wooden door didn't even shake. That's when he noticed in the mirror there was no door at all. Only 4 solid walls. A room with no escape. Suddenly, the reflection of Adil in the mirror looked up at him and whispered words he couldn't hear, but its lips moved in sync with the tapping sound. Slowly, it reached toward the glass, pressing its hand forward. The surface rippled like water. And then Adil realized. He was no longer looking into the mirror. He was looking out of it. His reflection had taken his place in the real room, smiling at him, while he was trapped behind the glass. The last thing he saw before the darkness swallowed him was his own reflection, now alive, opening the door and walking away, free.